Happy Wednesday, everyone, and it's time for language. The first thing that you are going to be doing today, that I'm going to tell you about today for language, is to explain a little bit about our spelling activities for this week, week 25. It's the second page, and as you are very familiar with so far in our language activities for spelling, is you need to match the spelling words with their shape, the shape that the letters make. The point of this is to help you to visualize each word and to really pay attention to the height of each letter. This will help those of you who are sometimes unsure about where to place a letter on a line. So pay special attention to this. It will help you to know whether to do a capital or a lowercase in a lot of the time, or just to help you to really see the shape of each word. The second activity on this same page is matching the rhyme of each word. Each word on the first column has a rhyming matched on the second column. Remember, rhyme has to do with the sound pattern of the ending of each word, not necessarily the spelling pattern. They can be different. Each rhyme can be different in its spelling at the end, but the same sound. So you're listening to the ending sound of each word. All right, and that's for spelling activity. Also, don't forget every week and every day you should be setting aside 20 minutes at least for your own reading time. 10 minutes of that is recommended that you read on your own to yourself. So practice reading in your mind, paying attention so that you understand what you're reading. And 10 minutes of that reading time at least should be reading out loud to someone. Make sure to ask for help if you need it, but use your reading buddies to help you to attack those unknown words. I also want to explain the activity that was sent as a printout. I have it in this book here. It says week 5, day 2, and it doesn't have a title. There's a reason for that. It doesn't have a title, and I'll explain that later on the page. Don't pay too much attention to this week 5, day 2. That's just how the book was organized, and we can choose whatever activity that fits with us at this time. The instructions say, after each paragraph, think of a question you have. Think of those why, who, what, how questions that come up in your mind as you practice what good readers do. And when they say after each paragraph, that's when there is a new idea that started, and that is shown by an indentation of the first word in the paragraph. So you'll see that there's a little bit of an indent here on this first line, and then later here's another on the fourth line, and so on, that there's an indent. So after each of those paragraphs, so at the end of the sentence, think, what's a question that comes to my mind so far? Write one of those questions in a sentence form on this line here in the middle. It asks, write one question you asked while you were reading. So be intentional about thinking about questions. And then it asks you, it has 4 skill building practices for asking questions and other reading skills that come up. One of them is, what title would be most suitable for this passage? So that's why they don't have a title at the top of this page. Just like you do in Raz Kits, choose one of these these answers and fill in the bubble at the beginning for the best choice. And that's the reading strategy activity for today. All right, and have a wonderful day. Enjoy your language time.